For this lesson, we're going to be changing scientific notation to standard notation. So remember, scientific notation needs to have a number between, the whole number is between 1 but less than 10, and then we're multiplying it by a power. When we talk about standard notation, it is a very fancy word to just, what does the number just look like we always write numbers. So let's start this lesson. Well, if I have 4 3/10 times 10 to the 4th power, when my exponent is positive, I know that my decimal point is going to be moving to the right because the number is going to be a big number. So I have my 4, and here is 1 decimal place I've moved over. I've only used up 1, and I need to get to 4. So I'm going to put 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. And that answer is 43,000. Looking at number 2, notice it's 5 2/10 times 10 to the negative 2. Well, that negative is telling me I'm going to move my decimal point to the left because when I have a negative exponent, the number I end up with is going to be less than 1 whole. So again, I'm looking here and I'm moving that over 1. So I'm just writing my 52 down. You have to write both digits down. But here is 1 space that I have moved it over. And that means that I've got to go ahead and add an extra 0. And that will be my 2 decimal places. So this in standard form is 52 thousandths. It is indeed less than 1 whole. Looking at 3, 7 9/100 times 10 to the 3rd power, or 10 cubed. This is a positive number, so I know my decimal point is going to go to the right. I'm counting 1, 2, so 709, and we know 2, we need 1 more to make 3. So that number is actually 7,090. The next one is going to be really a small number, and you'll see why. I have 8 529 thousandths, but look the exponent. It is a -7. So here I am moving this over 1, and I'm going to copy all of my digits down so I don't forget. But remember, I've moved it over 1, so I've got to add 6 zeros to get to that 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now here's my decimal point. And when I'm looking at that, I'm not even going to try to say it, but we know it's tiny. Looking at number 5, we have 6 3/10 times 10 to the -4. Again, I do know that that is going to be moving to the left, and I am going to write down my 6 and my 3, and here is 1 decimal place, but I must add 3 more in order to get to 4. 1, 2, 3, and there's my decimal point. And last but not least, I have 3 48/100 times 10 to the 4th power. Again, notice it is a positive exponent, so I'm going to go to the right. And here I am moving over 2, so I'm going to write 3, 4, 8. I've moved over 2. I have 2 more to go to make 4. 1, 2, and that is 34,800. So in this problem, I did not put the 0 that's just a placeholder for your whole numbers. So you may see it written like this with a 0 in the front. That is not counted as anything. This just tells us we do not have any whole numbers. So it can be written like I have it in black, or it can be written with the 0 in the front, and that's just telling us no whole numbers. It does not affect how we work this problem. If this video was helpful to you today, please add a like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe for more Math with Marcia. See you again soon.